Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Episode 19, Beer for Society. You already know who I am. It's Sign Yourself TDT with the best co-host in the area, Mr. Jackson Gross. We back. We back. How we doing?
Yes, sir.
How we doing?
We are back. It's been a hot minute. It's been 2 weeks. But good to be back. Things are good. We'll get into some discussion about where we were and parts of the reason why we weren't here last week. Things are good. I'm in a great mood. My brother gave me his old monitor. It's a curved display monitor, so it's very aesthetically pleasing. So I'm a happy guy right now. Finished the campaign of Spider-Man 2. Awesome story. Loved it. Some parts I wish were done better, but overall, great story. Had a lot of fun with it. So, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Got shouted out by Patrick Beverly for having a great name, so I'll take it.
We love that.
So,
We love that.
how are you, my guy? How are you, my guy, Sai? Yes, I'm rhyming.
Y'all see this camera quality? Y'all see this? Y'all see this screen?
He's not on the phone.
We ain't on the phone no more, baby. We are big time now. We got a MacBook. Shout out MJ for his old MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro. You know, we're kind of bougie around here. Never thought I'd own a MacBook, so this is kind of cool. But I'm honestly kind of mad. Today's not been a great day, but it's gonna become a great day. I've had to deal with some editing BS today for my other job. And it kind of sucked. Then I had to go film stuff, which also kind of sucked. But you know, we're good now. We can talk some baseball. We're not gonna mention Super Bowl yesterday. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. I don't want to talk about it. If you know, you know. But
it's for the best. It's for the best.
It's for the best. So we're not gonna talk about it. But I'm great. I'm going to Canes. I'm going on a little road trip to Canes later. Life's good. Life's good.
Hey. Yeah.
But
yeah, and speaking of going out for food, it's something that we did a lot of a couple weeks ago because we were hold on, here we go. We were in Sweet Home Alabama because we were at the Senior Bowl. Senior Bowl flag police, don't come get me. I did take this from the ground somewhere. So oh yeah, yours is hanging up. I just realized.
Doesn't say mine's like right there on my wall. So
I didn't even. I just saw it now.
And my credentials on the other side. So yeah, no. Old flag, please don't flag us down. But Sweet Home Alabama, man, it was great. Minus the sunburn, it was great. Which we're not burnt anymore. I like to say we're just very much peeling, but we're good. We're good. It was great. We had a great time. Did a lot of views. We did 6.5 million views in a week. It was great.
Yeah, y'all were sunburned really bad.
You were sunburned too. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but I never peeled. Like I peeled a little bit on my nose, but that was it.
Okay, yeah, no.
I actually used the aloe vera that you bought. So, but anyway.
Oh my god, I was using it too. Whatever. We're not gonna argue. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We
got more fun stuff to argue about. We need to
move it
about an aloe vera. A blast out there. Outside of getting my ass whooped in 2K by MJ, and being forced to use Anthony Richardson and Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke and Madden.
True.
But it had an absolute blast. Talked to a lot of future NFL players. Broke a little bit of news about Brendan Rice and the Bears, which is kind of cool because obviously Caleb Williams stuff.
Shout out
it was
Caleb
awesome
Williams,
to be out there.
Shout out Caleb.
Shout out Caleb Williams.
Shout out Caleb, man. What a guy.
For Connor's sake, shout out to Arby's. Shout out to him for thinking Jaden Daniels would be better quarterback than Caleb Williams. But the most important shout out to you for basically driving a total of 25 hours between Bloomington Normal and Mobile,
Alabama.
I only drove an hour and a half the entire time. So of that trip, so
because I needed to sleep, and arguably I should have slept on a little bit on the way back, but we didn't. You were passed out.
I was up for a good while. There was a time we could have switched.
Yeah, there was a time, but when I wanted to switch, you were gone, so it didn't matter. But we're not here to talk about our adventures. We could talk about it for like 20 straight minutes.
Yes.
We're here to talk baseball. And let me tell you, a lot happened.
It did.
Like Jake, and like we're gonna start off with old Jake Eisenberg's favorite guy, Bobby Witt Jr. secured the bag.
He secured the biggest bag in Royals history. You see it there down on the ticker. 11 years, $288.7 million, where he could tack on basically another $100 million onto that contract for 14 years. Like, shout out to the Royals for spending some money.
Some light.
The funniest thing,
shout out to
the
Royals for money indeed.
Have given out a bigger contract than both the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox ever have.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, so absolutely well deserved. This, if he continues his pace, this could end up being a bargain at some point down the line. Like, Bobby Witt
for real,
amazing.
Bobby Witt Jr. is that guy. Do you see those numbers that he did? 49 stolen bases, 37 home runs. Whew.
Yeah,
and he's young. Good glove, good athlete. The face of the Royals franchise. He's got it all. He's go Royals. I didn't think the Royals would spend money. Didn't think they'd do it. Round of applause.
They did the thing.
You know who else did the thing?
Oh yeah, they did.
You know who else did the thing?
They did a massive thing.
The team on my hat. These guys right here who did the thing. Corbin Burnes is a Baltimore Oriole, guys. This is so good for two reasons. One, as NL Central fans that Mr. Jackson and I are, we don't deal with Corbin Burnes anymore. He's gone.
Hooray!
He's out of there. No Burnes and no Woodruff. Oh, Poverty Brewers back at it.
They were always poverty, but now they're actually more poverty.
It's literally Chicago North for a reason. Wrigley North, whatever the name is. It's literally just it's there for a reason. But come on now, guys. The one glaring issue that Baltimore had all offseason was, you see, they got the young bats. They got it. They got the sneaky bullpen, but they don't got that ace.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson Rodriguez could be an ace. Kyle Bradish was acting like an ace last year. John Means is a former ace, but injuries kind of derailed him. They need an ace. And they went out there and they got Corbin Burnes. One of the better, if not, I'd say one of the top 10 aces in the league right now. I think that's a pretty good number. He's a dog. And you only had to give up Joey Ortiz, who, yes, number 60 prospect, sort of a big deal. But he didn't have a spot on the team. Gunnar Henderson and Jackson Holiday literally exist, and Jordan Westburg exists for a reason. They're not. Jordan Ortiz doesn't have a spot on the team. DL Hall, he's good. He was lethal in the bullpen, but you're telling me you want to give up DL Hall for Corbin Burnes? Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. And then a draft pick, which I think it's kind of insane now. MLB's trying to draft picks now. Weird. It's a comp pick, which is why it can get traded. But just I hate to say it, but even with the Yankees getting Juan Soto, it does not matter anymore. The East is for the Orioles, and even
Yeah.
Yankees fans know that, and that's saying something.
Because now the Orioles have someone to the caliber that can match Garrett Cole if these teams were to meet in a game one of a playoff series.
Yes,
Because, like you said, Kyle Bradish was very good last year,
super.
but I don't know if you can expect another season like that out of him. And now with him being the number 2, you got Grayson,
If not
you got,
the 3, depending on what Grayson does.
and then you got, is it Dean or Doug Kremer?
Dean Kramer's the 5. John Means is the 4.
Okay. Still, like, that's a very, very solid rotation. That's an amazing top 3, and that's a very solid rotation overall. Like, I'm really liking what the Orioles are cooking with, and the only thing that concerns me is, at least with the Brewers side of things, is that they're gonna turn DL Hall into like some god tier lefty starting pitcher. Like right now, he's mainly a bullpen arm.
He's gonna be a starter though.
Yeah, he'll be a starter, but it's at some point. But that's the only part that scares me. Joey Ortiz, yes, he's a very good prospect, but the Brewers always churn out hitters, and I think he'll be good. I think he has got a higher floor than a higher ceiling than some guys.
The ceiling's not that high. He'll be like an everyday guy. Could be above average if he actually becomes good.
Trying to think of someone from our tier list we talked about a couple weeks ago who would be a good comp for him.
He's like a third base shortstop tier.
Yeah.
He's like
I think he's like Anthony Volpe with a worse glove. I think that's
kind of like a Geraldo Perdomo vibe, but I don't know much about Ortiz, so I can't really speak.
I'm not saying like play style, but are saying like potential and skill level.
Okay, then yeah, like Perdomo Volpe is like a good little mix.
Yeah, Volpe with the worst glove because Volpe's got an amazing
Volpe with the worst glove. Yes.
As of now, like I don't know where he could be down the line, but yeah, and then and last year was a down year for Corbin Burns. Still went 10-8, 3.39 ERA in 32 starts. Nearly pitched 200 innings, 200 strikeouts. Did give up 22 home runs, but led the National League in WHIP at 1.069.
Down year, by the way.
Right.
And in the bandbox that American Family Field is. Now he's in a very pitcher-friendly park in
he's gonna
in Camden Yards. He's gonna.
It would not surprise me if he puts up a sub 2 ERA in a month.
He's gonna dice it up, chop it up, throw it in the pan, cook.
I was gonna say his home run numbers are probably going to be cut in half. At the very least.
He's not going to give up a home run to a righty. He's not going to. If he's at home, he's not going to give a home run to a righty ever. My man.
Thanks, Connor.
My man.
Shout out to the man himself, Connor Davis.
Shout out to old Connor.
Our Arby's enthusiast.
My Arby's enthusiast. But
you taking him from me? What is this?
Oh, right. Forgot about y'all's locked in duo. My bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know who else is locked in?
Who else is locked in?
The man, the myth, the legend, Clayton Kershaw. He's back. And you know what? I don't want to talk about the Dodgers anymore. We're gonna make this one really quick. You can talk about him. I'm making this one quick. I'm not speaking more words about them. Former ace Clayton Kershaw is now the number 5 in this rotation. That's all you need to know. Oh my goodness, he's old, he's injured. He's still the number 5, still a Cy Young winner. What? Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
You can talk about him. You can talk about
just
him.
running down his accolades. He's a MVP, Triple Crown winner, World Series champion, 5-time ERA title winner, 3-time Cy Young, 10-time All-Star, a Gold Glover. He was TSN's Major League Player of the Year.
That sounds made up.
And in a year where basically everyone and their brother in that Dodgers pitching staff, yes, we did, Connor. It was a lovely Jason Stelly's date.
A big Jason Stelly date, not a little Jason Stelly date.
In a down year where everyone and their brother was injured, Clayton Kershaw pitched in 24 games, 13-5 record, a 2.46 ERA in 131 innings. Like, that's still, like, everyone's thinking he's washed. If that's washed, I would love to be washed. I want to be washed, Clayton Kershaw, if that's bad.
Hey, yo.
What? Oh, come on. How is that an AO? How is that a pause?
It's a little, just a slight one. Small one.
Oh, my God.
But legit. You only know about Kershaw for Dodger films. Legit. But it's no judgment. No judgment. I want to be Clayton Kershaw, too. The money, the success, the fame. Yeah. I'd love to do that.
Exactly. But, yeah, no. It's, like you said, the 5-man rotation of Yamamoto, Glasnow, Miller, Kershaw, and why am I forgetting the fifth one? Who's it? I said
Glasnow, Bueller, Miller.
Oh, I forgot Bueller. That was the guy I forgot.
Yep.
That's right. And they're gonna get Dustin May back at some point.
And Tony Gonsolin's still there. And they get fucking Shohei next year. Yes, that's an F-bomb counter at 1. Oh well. Just
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. It makes me mad.
Yeah, and it looks like what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it looks like we couldn't really make it through an episode of F-bomb.
Splash Brothers, no.
There's more coming, don't worry. Just y'all wait. Just y'all wait. We are not done.
Well, I imagine some more F-bombs would be coming because of what the Tampa Bay Rays continue to do, and that's steal good pitchers from other teams. This time, they signed Phil Maton, a former Houston Astro, to a 1-year deal for $6.5 million.
Should be a Cardinal. Should be a Cardinal.
Well, just like another former Astro, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
He's just not on the Cubs.
Yes.
But it's okay.
Yeah, Maton was very good for Houston last year. Posted an ERA of 3.0, 74 strikeouts, and 66 innings of work. The Rays continue to add really good pitching. They actually spent a little bit of money, but this is basically a Moneyball contract for someone who played as good as Maton did last year. They needed some more bullpen depth. Every team does. So I am a fan of this signing just as a pure baseball perspective. But for someone who is going to turn 31 in March and put up this kind of season is, God damn it, Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I'm with you. But I will say this, though. Something that both you and I forgot. So we're gonna pop it in now.
What did we forget?
Kenyon Middleton is a Cardinal now.
Oh my God.
We did. The Cardinals in fact did pick up a reliever. Kenyon Middleton last year was with the White Sox, trash, and the Yankees, sort of trash, but 3.3 ERA, good K rate, good strikeout rate. That's the same thing. Oh well. Doesn't walk very much. He's good. He gives what we need. I would have preferred this was a Phil Maton because we were late to him for so much time. But I like this though. I like this. This is good. In other news, yes, Sai is happy. This is I was definitely skeptical about the move at first. I can't lie to you. I was a little skeptical. I was like, I thought he sucked. But then I looked at the numbers and I said, oh, he doesn't suck. And now he can be paired with Andrew Kittredge, Ryan Helsley, Jojo Romero, Giovanni Gallegos, Kenny Middleton. We got five very solid higher end relievers.
High leverage for sure. Yeah.
High leverage. I like that. We needed that. So that's why we're good. Size happy taker makes its return once again. But you know what team really wants to sign, like, you know what team just loves signing relievers to the same exact contract?
Who's
The
that?
San Diego Padres. They added Sean Lynch to their bullpen and former Yankee Wandy Peralta signed a 4-year deal, $16.5 million deal. Yeah, I'm sad too. Contract has to opt out, such I don't know how I feel about that. But 2.83 ERA, 4.2 record, 51 strikeouts, 54 innings. Like, Wandy's good. You know what you're getting out of Wandy. Last year was his best season ever. He's really good. I got to watch him pitch live. I saw New York play. He's good. But why is San Diego signing everyone their relievers to the same exact contract? Paying all their relievers maybe $4 million a year. I think that whole bullpen is probably getting paid the same amount. But you know what? Good for you, San Diego. Because you can't sign a big fish because you don't have money. So you got to sign these smaller names to smaller contracts, thinking that you're going to win, even though you're going to probably finish third in the NL West and not make the playoffs because San Diego blows. Then Manny Machado is going to get mad. Then Fernando Tatis is going to get mad. And your whole team is going to suck again. Shocker. Like, who's in your farm system? Who you have looking forward to come up? You Darvish's arm's about to fall off. Joe Musgrove blows. Oh my goodness. The hometown can't do one no-hitter. He's not that good. Your team's not good. If San Francisco is better than you, that's going to say something. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. You're going to sell off your whole team because that's all you know how to do.
Golly, that was.
We're not done.
Let's see.
We're not done.
What was I gonna? Yeah, there is a reason I am upset. It's because when I initially wrote my Cubs off-season wish list, I'm trying to pull it up right now. There is a reason why I wanted Wandy Peralta on the Cubs. Let's see, where are you? Why is this taking forever to find? Oh, here we go.
Teach me.
Because I wrote it back in October. That's why.
That's fine. Okay.
Let's see. Because I wrote about specifically 280. Yeah, it was also his ground ball rate. That was the other thing that really he was the 94th percentile in ground ball rate according to Baseball Savant, 57.1%, and his chase rate was 86th percentile with 32.5% chase rate. He has a sinker, changeup, slider, four-seam fastball. And specifically against lefties, he limited them to a $138 batting average, and basically half of his strikeouts came against lefties.
Fair.
So
talking about lefties in the NL West, I have breaking news. It's small breaking news, but still breaking news.
Oh.
The San Francisco Giants have signed left-hander Amir Garrett on a minor league deal.
Boo. All my homies hate Amir Garrett.
No, not me.
Nah, Javier Baez owns that fraud.
It's okay. He owns the Pittsburgh Pirates.
He can own the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't care.
True.
But he's still Javier Baez owns that fraud.
Fair enough.
Can't
say nothing about that.
But yeah, no. Good. That's a good signing for San Diego. Obviously, they lose Josh Hader. They bring in a new closer to replace him, but now they bring in a lefty to replace that part of his game. So I like how the Padres are kind of recouping and kind of trying to cut costs a little bit in the best way possible. They're not in a tear down like an A's or how the Orioles used to be. This is we still want to be good, but we want to spend less money at the same time, which I don't know how you feel about that, but I personally think it's a good. I know you're essentially putting yourself in the middle at that point, but I think for a team that has spent as much money as they have and not gotten the results they want, I think starting to work around the margins a little bit could be good for them.
He's essentially a middleman. They're essentially a middleman team. Like if they perform, they perform. They don't, they don't. But you know, a team that is hopefully going to perform very well this year in the AL West.
Who's that?
The Seattle Mariners, who did a sneaky little trade, picking up Gregory Sanchez from the White Sox. I can't tell you much about this Perlander guy. He sounds made up. He's probably just a throw-in. Zach DeLoach. You know, the White Sox had no outfielders. Shocking. They don't have anybody on that fraudulent team. So they picked up some random guy. But the highlights, because it's always the highlight and everything, they got the very nice 69th overall pick in the draft. Because trading comp picks are a thing.
Yep.
But Gregory Santos is filthy. And him and Andre Munoz put together is going to feed families and send kids to school because it's going to do numbers.
Yeah. And Gregory Santos is going to be 25 this August. He's still only 24 years old. And for one of the worst teams in baseball,
the worst, actually. No, he wasn't the worst. A's exist. My bad. I said the worst, and I thought about it. One of the worst is correct.
He had a 3.39 ERA in 60 games. Only gave up 2 home runs and 17 walks, and had, like you said, 66 strikeouts. The walks were very good. Only 2.3 walks per 9 strikeouts per 9.
He's good. I'm telling you, he's filth.
I feel like the White Sox should have gotten more.
They should have, but the White Sox,
like for a lefty reliever who's just entering his prime.
The White Sox don't know how to value people. Have you not seen that already?
I know.
This is the same team that traded Fernando Tatis for James Shields. Why are we surprised?
Hey,
I'm not.
Don't make me bring up two moves the Cardinals made. I'm not defending the White Sox, but don't like.
I'm aware what's happened. I'm aware, but I gotta talk. They either overvalue or they undervalue. There's no in between.
Yeah, I feel like there is a difference though when like if you're trading a guy who may have some potential who's like in single A, and I think that's where Tatis was.
Sounds about right.
When they traded, so that's one thing. Like I don't fault teams necessarily for trying to make a push and be competitive and give up guys who are in the lower levels in the minor league system. If you're giving up one of your top prospects in like AA or AAA for if like Fernando Tatis was in AAA and the White Sox traded him for James Shields, then I'd be fair. Like that's a horrible move. But no, I don't know how these two prospects and this 69th overall pick they got are going to turn out. But as of now, yeah, it's very nice. As of now, it is teetering on a very bad trade because Gregory Santos could be a premier setup guy for the Mariners for his entire career.
Just like Yunier Cano with the Orioles.
Yeah. He could be the left-handed Yunier Cano. Yeah, and again, a guy who just turned 24 in August. He'll be 25 this upcoming August. I'm not sure what the team control looks like, but with him being so young, I gotta imagine it's a few more years. Like,
yeah.
God damn White Sox, you suck.
Yeah. Agreed. So we're gonna go through these last couple signings. These are more low-key signings. We don't need to talk much about this. We're going to go these last few signings quickly, and then we'll go into our first ad break. Our friends, our besties, the Brewers, they did a thing. They signed Gary Sanchez. Why they signed Gary Sanchez? I beats me. Is he gonna be good? No, but they signed him.
I feel like they're signing like all the guys who have like had like major potential in like 2022. Like
major potential in 2020. What are we talking about? Come on now, these guys weren't good in 2022.
Well, Rhys Hoskins was like a beast.
Okay.
Rhys Hoskins
is an exception. He's coming off an injury year. That's why you can't.
But I'm
really
just saying, it feels like if these guys were signed like 2 or 3 years ago, these would be like much bigger.
Okay.
Importance.
All right.
That's the point I was trying to get across.
You're cooking.
Like,
you got to explain.
It almost feels.
You got to explain.
This almost feels like the Bulls signing Dwayne Wade in 2017. Like like Gary Sanchez is obviously not as old or like out of his prime as Dwayne Wade was, but this is what it feels like. This is like, hey, we got Gary Sanchez and Rhys Hoskins. Yeah, but in 2024, not 2021 or 2022, when they were actually like a lot more valuable than they are now. Like, it's just it's the Brewers, poverty Brewers bargain hunting again because they don't want to pay anyone.
I mean, Gary Sanchez is in his 31-year-old season. It's coming up. Last season, 2.4 WAR and 248 at bats, 19 home runs, 47 RBIs, 217 batting average.
He'll hit a ton of home runs in the
113 OPS
Brewers,
plus.
but
the defense still sucks. So
I mean, he could be their DH. Maybe that's what their plan is.
William Contreras.
I don't know.
Williams the catcher.
Yeah, he'll probably be their DH. But anyway,
anyways, that's another. We got to talk about the other poverty NL Central team who signed another poverty catcher. Really? Really? Pirates. I know Andy tore his ACL because he played in the Dominican Winter League. So does Henry Davis not exist to you guys anymore? Does your first overall pick and 2-3 years ago just gone? Is he over there? Is he over here? Like, where is he? Because you just signed Yasmani Grandal
in 2024.
Who runs slower than my grandma who had hip surgery. She was knee surgery. My bad. Not the point. He can't hit. He can't run.
He can't throw.
He can't throw. He can't do anything. He's gonna maybe call you a good game. Maybe.
He's here for the vibes.
No, the fuck he's not. No, he does not. You're paying him $2.5 million to do what? When you have Jason DeLay, you have Henry Davis, you have whoever else in the minor leagues, and you picked up Yasmani Grandal. Why?
He's a player coach. That's exactly what he is.
I'm not being for real right now.
My God. He's a true historian of the game. He's trying to bring baseball back to the player coach era.
He wasn't good since 2018, and he's still getting jobs. He's like Austin Hedges, and arguably I would take Austin Hedges over Yasmani
He's a good
Grandal.
defender. Austin Hedges is a very good defender.
Yasmani gives me nothing. Hold on.
He's a switch hitter. That's it.
Oh my God, that's it. Hold on. Yasmani, what have we been doing last year? Let's look. Let's prove my point. Oh, you proved my point. All right. Let's do his numbers real quick, guys. So he's 35 years old. We're gonna start off with this.
Okay.
Negative 0.7 WAR last year and 363 at bats. 8 home runs.
Okay.
234 batting average. 33 RBIs. 0 stolen bases. a 309 OBP, a slugging of 339, an OPS of 647 with an OPS plus of 77. 77. You can't run.
He's
You
23
can't
points
defend.
below league average.
You haven't been good since 2019. You played in 118 games last year. What do you do? What do you do? You haven't my bad, guys. He did better than 2022. In 2022, he only had a 64 OPS. He got better. But in 2021, he had a 155 OPS plus.
God damn.
And now he has a 77. And he just got $2.5 million to be the starting catcher, I believe.
Unless they decide to actually go with Henry Davis, but who knows?
But they're not going to. They made him be a damn corner outfielder, which he's not. He can't track a ball down. He's a catcher. He's got an arm. So you can't just stick him in the corner and say, go do it.
Oh my god.
I'm not surprised. Of course it was the Pirates. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done. Let's go talk about my other least favorite team, New York Mets. They signed Fuji. They signed Sachama Fujinami to a 1-year deal, which, I mean, hey, that's actually not a bad signing. Yeah, he can't start. He proved that in Oakland. He sort of got back on track with the Orioles in the bullpen. He felt confident with himself because that's what the Orioles do. He made Fuji feel at home, and now he got himself a little bit of money in his pocket. He got himself a little bit of that moolah in his pocket. $3.5 million. You're telling me the Pittsburgh Pirates could have used the same money that they spent on Yasmani Grandal and gave it to Fuji. They could have spent $1 million extra, gave it to Fuji, who would actually be valuable in that Pirates bullpen. But no, Yasmani Grandal was just so attractive with his ugly beard and his weird looking face and his legs that don't work. Man.
Oh my god. The disrespect is crazy right now.
At least I like this signing though. Because Fujinami is only going to be in his second MLB season. He can still be good. Even the dog's agreeing with me. Even the dog thinks this.
Oh
man. Go Mets. Let's go Mets, baby. I can't wait to see Frank the Tank get mad at Fuji like 4 times this season. Let's go Mets.
All right,
and on the topic of NL East teams, because we're gonna keep talking about ML East. We're just I'm frustrated. But you know who isn't frustrated? The Philadelphia Phillies, because they signed Prince Turnbull for a 1-year deal. And you know why they did that? They need innings. Yeah, he can maybe be a five swingman. He threw no hitter. Fun fact. I love saying that because people forget he threw no hitter and then fell off the face of the earth. Could be good. Lead the deals, $3 million with $3 million in incentives, or $2 million with $2 million in incentives. 1 to 2. It's not important. The Phillies can do whatever they want because they're such a good team. If Turnbull is good and gives them meaningful innings, which is what they're looking for, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's great. You love to see it.
They're absolutely fine. They'll be fine.
Yes, Jack, I am impressed. You know why? Because we don't like Yasmani Grandal because we don't like the White Sox. They're frauds. Thank you. I'm just doing it for the culture. I've been building this up. But you know what? We aren't building up.
What's that?
We aren't building up good home insurance because we already have it.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And when you contact our guy at Jeff Wortepney at Jeff at mybebig.com, let them know that Beer versus Ivy and Thirds Down Thursdays sent you, and also let them know
that he
that-
runs faster than Yasmani Grandal.
There we go.
And on that note, we're on to the rumor mill, baby.
Yes, we are.
Even though this first one is sadly not a rumor.
Yeah.
Klubot retired, guys. He's done. Red Sox legend is gone. Element Show legend. He's out of here.
You said that just because Jack is in here. Oh my god.
I sure did. I want a reaction.
Oh my god.
I want a reaction. I'm wearing the Orioles hat and everything. I'm looking for a reaction.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
But you can bring up the numbers so Klubot because I don't really want to. My hands are right here.
Yeah, let me pull this
Just
up here.
Kluber was great. His run, I almost want to call it an insanity run with the Indians, but it wasn't an insanity run. He was just really good with Cleveland, and they were kind of frauds for not bringing him back. I understand why, because they wanted to go in a different direction. But without him, they would have not been the World Series in 2016.
Yeah,
He's so good. So good.
you know,
Not a Hall of Famer because he pooped his pants the past 3 years, but like he in his prime, he's one of the best pitchers of the 2010s. And I can say that confidently.
Yep. I would heavily agree with that. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for that. But yeah, no, I mean, like Corey Kluber was absolutely fantastic with the Guardians / Indians, whatever you want to call them, when he was there.
Indians, as they're called Indians.
The only thing I will say is the best part about the Corey Kluber journey for me was that he gave up a leadoff home run to Dexter Fowler in Game 7 of the World Series. That's the shining moment I will remember from Corey Kluber's career.
He's out of here.
Yeah, and just for career numbers, he has a career 34 WAR, 116 and 77, a 3.44 ERA, and 1,725 strikeouts. So I would agree. He is the Hall of very good. I don't think there's a chance he makes like the actual Hall.
No,
I just don't think he has the numbers for it.
he doesn't.
Like, and again, like you said, he kind of tailed off towards the end of his career. So yeah, that's all pretty much I have to say about Corey Kluber. Shout out to him for an outstanding career.
Shout out Klubot.
Shout out Klubot, but
not shout out to the Astros though, because they're gonna make an offer to on Kyle Tucker, and I don't think they should do that. You know why? Because I don't want to do a Houston Astro anymore.
Oh my gosh!
Just because you paid Jose Altuve all that money does not mean you get to pay Kyle Tucker it, which we didn't put that on the top of the show. So now we're gonna talk about it now. Shout out Houston. Shout out Houston. Sorry guys, we're out of the loop. It's clear we have not done this in 2 weeks. But shout out Houston for paying Jose Altuve, Mr. Astro himself, Mr. Not Trash Can.
Mr. Buzzer.
Right. Hold on. There's a little lump right there. Yeah. But I know, I get it. Okay, Kyle Tucker's good. You want to pay him the money because you want to keep being good. But, like, hear me out. What if he leaves? What if he leaves? What if he, like, goes to a team like the Twins? Or, like, the Tigers? Or, like, not the Cardinals. I actually don't want to be in St. Louis. Or, like, the Cubs, for goodness sakes. He'd be so much better if he could actually be the face of a franchise. But he's never going to be. Because he's going to forever be third fiddle, if not fourth fiddle. Altuve, Bregman, and one of the pitchers. He's not the face of the franchise. Ooh, shout out. Well.
We're good.
Okay. Sign out, you guys.
But yeah, good.
Doing it on not our normal time. It's showing.
Yep.
Showing. But, you know, he's going to get paid the bag, and he's going to play fourth fiddle, and he's going to make me the reason why they're good. And you know what? That's okay. I got no other words to say. You can talk now.
Yeah, I think it's good for obviously the Astros to be able to keep Jose Altuve for basically is going to be the rest of his career. And then obviously if they can keep Kyle Tucker around, they're going to be super duper competitive. The big thing for them is just continuing to build up the farm system because Jeremy Pena is, I think he's good, but I don't think he's going to be great. Alex Bregman's getting older. They have Jose Abreu, who they're eventually going to have to replace. And then they got to figure out something at catcher at some point. So
they got
they got the young guy. That's right. I was because they signed Victor Caratini, so that's what I was thinking.
He's a backup.
Of.
He's
yeah. So,
but fraud. Yeah, he's a fraud. He's a fraud.
But I think the Astros are again putting themselves in a very, very, very good position. So,
agreed.
Per usual. But
agreed.
Before we get out of here and finish off this very hectic and chaotic episode, we got the third baseman's tier list. Let's go ahead and just run this bad boy right now. Here we are. Okay. And just bear in mind that some of these might not be completely like super duper accurate because I believe like they still have Evan Longoria for third base for the Diamondbacks. Obviously, that's going to be Eugenio Suarez and Jordan Lawler.
Yeah.
As a combo. So just bear that in mind when we do this. So starting it off though, we have I believe this is DJ LeMahieu.
That is DJ, and we're always starting out with a tough one. I don't like that. I want to say put him in All-Star. I'll double check the numbers, but DJ LeMahieu's always been good.
No, not even close to All-Star.
Not even? Oh,
243 batting average, 15 home runs, a 96 OPS plus.
What's he done in his past though? He just won a Gold Glove in 2022 though.
He did not win a Gold Glove. No, he did. Sorry.
Yes,
I was looking at All-Star. Yeah, he's been an All-Star since 2019.
I'd say good.
He's a good he's decent hitter who's got a good glove. Yeah.
He's getting old.
Yeah.
Longo below average. He can't do it no more.
Nope. There's a reason they got Suarez and Lawler.
That is Brian Anderson.
Let's see.
I believe that's Mr. Brian Anderson. If that is Mr. Brian Anderson, it's very average to below average.
I would say below average.
Top end below average?
Yeah, I'd say he's better than Longo essentially because of age, but and then Key Brian Hayes.
All-Star.
Yep. He's got that bat's got to still get better, but that he's such an elite defender. I think
if he has a good year this year, he will be an elite. Mark my words. Right. You need no explanation. You go straight to the health tier, big boy. Old JD, old Josh Donaldson.
Oh, that is Josh Donaldson.
Get there.
I didn't recognize him.
Get there and stay there.
All right. I believe is that Nick Senzel? No.
That's Senzel or that's Steer.
Oh, that's Senzel. Yep.
Below average. There's a reason why the Nationals are paying you $2 million because they're hoping for something.
Yep. He mashes lefties. He's got a decent glove, but that's about it.
Nolan Arenado elite. I don't care if he had one down year. He's still elite.
Yep.
Thank you.
Nick Madrigal, average.
That's fine.
Very solid contact hitter. Hit more home runs than Tim Anderson this year, so shout out to that. But did a solid job transitioning to third base. He's not a third baseman. He just doesn't have I don't want to say the mechanics, but he just doesn't have the arm strength to be at third base, and he's just not his natural position. So I appreciate what he's done, but hopefully it will not be Nick Madrigal at third base again.
Yep, hopefully it'll be cough, Matt Chapman, cough. Anyways, we'll get to him later. And Machado elite, and you can put him above Nolan Arenado because
Come on. There we go. Come on. What the? Okay, here we go. Being
Okay.
stupid.
CJ Crone, held tier. You need no explanation either. What happened? You blow.
Is that CJ Crone?
That's 100% not CJ Crone. Mike Moustakis. Why did I say CJ Crone?
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that
Alright.
is Moose. I do recognize him.
That's Moose, and the Moose has been tamed for 4 years.
Yep.
That is Andrew Monasterio,
That's
And
who
he-
it is.
and he can go into average because he's only had 1 season in the league.
Good
And
defender.
we project 87
Yeah.
OPS plus. We can project a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be better next year, but he's a solid defender. Just needs to work on the bat. Max.
Muncie All-Star.
Yep.
Coming off an injury, so it's going to be interesting to see how he still performs. Actually, no, he's not coming off injury. He come off a down year.
Yes.
He's got the power. Batting average is going to be low. Decent
Yep.
glove. That is Ryan McMahon. And Ryan McMahon, my guts tell me Ryan McMahon is going in average. Maybe good. I can't remember what year he's coming off of.
Yeah, 93 OPS, 240 batting average, 23 home runs, 70 RBIs. Yeah.
Average.
Yeah, average, I think, is the way to go. I'll put him ahead of Monasterio.
I like that.
Oh God, I know this face.
Gio Urshela, baby.
Ah, that's right.
And average, only 204 at-bats last year, 299 batting average, 2 home runs, 24 RBIs, OPS plus 91, decent glove. He's 32, average.
Yep. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Who is you?
Is this Michael Garcia? Might be.
All right, hold on.
I'm looking it up. Michael Garcia. Bang! I'm so good at this. It is Michael Garcia. And Michael Garcia is average because he's a rookie.
There we go.
88 OPS plus, 272 batting average, 4 home runs,
In a
23
rookie
swing
year,
bags.
not
In a
bad.
rookie year, average. Rendon, you get to go
Bottom.
to the very bottom of L tier. You need no explanation. You are a fraud. Oh, a new tier. What are we thinking?
Hold up.
Oh, what are we gonna cook? This is new, guys. We don't see this. Yeah. Yeah. You get your own tier. That's how much we like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hates the game of baseball and doesn't play. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
Who is why do I not know the Twins third baseman?
I know the face, and I'm gonna look it up because if it's who I think it is, I'm gonna be mad. I can't spell his name. It's not you, but
Oh my God, we're dumb. Royce Lewis.
oh my god, that's really who I looked up to. I was like, I think this is Royce Lewis. I'm gonna do more projecting. Put him in good,
Yeah.
and he's gonna pop off this year because he's actually healthy. He needs no explanation. He's that guy. Rafi Big Scoops. You are an all-star because you can't defend the ball to save your life. And until you can defend the ball to save your life, which you won't be able to, you will stay an all-star.
Yep. Alec Boehm.
Let me number check because I want to put him somewhere. I'm just not going to do it without a reasoning. 0.4 WAR, 558 at bats, 20 home runs, 97 RBIs, 274 batting
But a
average.
0.4 WAR, and he was that good of a hitter.
OPS plus of 108 because he can't field the ball to save his life. That's why.
Yeah, he's staying in average. He's a good offensive player, but
I love this. Philly, get on us, Phillies fans. I love this.
He's got to be at least an average defender for us to put him in good or all-star. You have to have a WAR of above 1.
And he's had a WAR of 0.4. You can stay there.
All right, Austin Riley.
Elite. You can go elite. Elite. He's that good.
Yep.
Who is this? Is that no, it's not actually who is that Elise Rise? Might be.
No, that's not Elise Rise. He's still got a Brewers hat.
Well, yeah, he got traded from the Brewers at one point.
Luis Arias?
Yeah, it's Lisa Urias.
Oh, Urias.
Urias. Same thing. Sorry, guys. Ooh,
Below average.
Below average. Those numbers are brutal.
What the heck? And then Yohan
That's Yohan
Moncada.
Moncada. Average. No explanation. Eduardo Escobar below average because you're not going into hell tier.
Yep.
Can Jake Berger get his own tier between good and all-star, please?
All right, hold up.
Asking for myself
hold
because
hold up. I'm screwing this up. Give me 1 minute.
What are you doing?
Okay. Roll below. Burgers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because he's between good and all-star. He's between good and all-star. Yeah.
Burgers.
Yeah. No explanation. No explanation. If you know, you know. Who is this? That's Isaac Paredes, isn't it? Like, I'm
yes.
checking. Woo! You get to go in at least good, if not all-star. Isaac Paredes. All-star.
Holy.
Put him there.
We're
All-star. 131 OPS plus with 31 home runs. We're not going to look past that. All-star. Back end all-star, but all-star.
And Eugenio Suarez. Average.
Good.
Yeah, good. I'll put him.
Good. Stat check. Thank you. Yeah. 2.3 WAR, 22 home runs, 101 OPS
Decent
plus,
defender.
batting average. Actually, a very solid glove.
Yes.
2.3 WAR though, plays every single game for you. Don't take an off day. Good.
Yep.
That's JD Davis, and you go into average because JD Davis is an average guy. He's a good bat, not a great glove. Abraham Toro. I want to put you in hell tier, but I won't. So you have to go back in below average, like behind Longoria.
He was so much better in Seattle. It sucks to see him kind of like this. Josh Young.
Well, my God, good. Let me double check stats. He might be an all-star because he's like
he did get injured in the middle of the year.
He did get injured in the middle of the year, but he can go good, high end good.
Yeah, 23 home runs in 478 bats.
109 OPS plus, good glove. The injury kind of messed him up. Happy birthday! It's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, we going top end good. Brett Beatty, hell tier. There's no reasoning. He's just going there.
All right.
J-Ram, top end elite. I believe J-Ram's the best third baseman in the league.
You're not getting any argument from me.
Bregman, all-star. You can't really argue that one, sadly. That is Ramon Urias for the Orioles, and he's average. Decent glove, decent bat. He's very recommended order.
Is that Whit Merrifield?
That's Matt Chapman, big dog.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
That's all-star. I don't know. I can't argue because the bat's not as good as it should be. You can't argue for me to put him in elite. That's Matt Vierling, back end average because he's a utility guy. At third baseman, he's a little more limited. And then I want to say that's Noelvi Marte. I'm looking it up. Noelvi Marte.
Yep.
Bang! I'm so good at this.
I'm putting him in average ahead of Garcia.
Yes. Now that right there is a tier.
This is a tier list.
That right there is what you come to see and what you pay for.
Exactly.
You know you don't pay for it. You get to watch this for free.
Yeah.
I don't. Hey, you got no points from me. We're special. We're specialized in the tiers. We're giving y'all what you want.
Exactly. And, it's a great way to end off with what everybody wants. Craig Counsell as the card guy.
I like that. I got one more tiny bit of breaking news. Another Brewer is leaving. Jesse Winker is signing a minor league deal with the Nationals.
Well, the Brewers just got better.
Yes, they did. Even though there's like a video out there by like Foolish Bailey, I think that like explains how Jesse Winker's just very unlucky. Might be Foolish Bailey. I don't know. If you know the video I'm talking about,
you unlucky, which sucks.
Very unlucky. If he's good for the Nationals, we're gonna love that because then he'll be like a Jaimer Candelario situation. He'll probably get traded mid season for something. Which you love to see.
But
I'm being generous. Leave me be.
Fair enough.
I am being generous.
Yep.
But that's all we got for this week. Beer vs. Ivy.
Yeah.
We're back.
Be back, baby. So
I need shows because my energy was off the wazoo today. Oh my god. What the?
yeah.
Whoa.
But,
whoa. Touch the hair.
Thank you everyone for watching. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you to everyone who commented, aka Jack and Connor. Really appreciate you guys chiming in with your thoughts, even though Connor, you don't watch baseball. But that's okay. We're gonna get you into baseball this year. This show is gonna get you into baseball. But
yes, it will be.
Sai, any last thoughts before we say goodnight to everybody?
No. I said no.
All right.
I have a road trip to Canes waiting for me. So
all right.
I got that to look forward to. And I just whacked my elbow on my chair and that hurts. And spring training's almost here, guys.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani hit BP today, guys. Shohei Ohtani hit BP today. This is my last thing I'm going to go on, actually. Shohei Ohtani took 27 pitches of batting practice today, and he hit 10 home runs. He had Tommy John surgery 146 days ago, and he's out here hitting BP.
Miracle of modern medicine.
That's 4. I don't care. We're going to start keeping the counter for me. I said it. Thank the Dodgers. Good night.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully back at our normal 12 o'clock time. So that way you can catch us during your lunch break. So until then, see y'all.